Hi there, Simon here with my glamorous assistants. I want to introduce our hobbyist extractor to you. It's designed for British national frames. I wanted something which was compact and inexpensive, but practical and able to take a decent quantity. So let me just go through how it works. If you have a little look inside, there are these lids which obviously keep all the residue out and stop it from splashing everywhere. You can see this is the key. This cage which I've designed that can actually take 6 super frames in one go. So there they are, okay, like that. You notice at the bottom while you're here is quite a deep reservoir. For that reason, you can get at least 3 gallons of honey before you need to decant. Steel enclosed gear here, handle, and if you look down the bottom here, there's your honey gate, which is as far enough off the ground to put most 20-litre buckets with a strainer across, ready for when you want to decant. Also, if you notice the legs, you can use it as a table mounted extractor, or remove the 2 bolts of this long strut here and then place the legs on with these 2 bolts here, and you will get a freestanding extractor. And these holes at the bottom are there for a purpose, so that if it does start dancing around the floor when you're extracting, you can actually bolt it to an old piece of board and that will keep it in place. Right, it's all stainless steel. This crossbar is made of thick aluminium. It can easily be removed for cleaning. The cage sits on a bearing, that's why it's nice and free range like that, free running. The gears are steel and not nylon, because a lot of people complain that the nylon ones do tend to break quite often. But there is a little additional thing to it. So if you come in close, I'll explain more. If I take 2 of these supers out, all right, and I replace it with one of the 3 grills that you get, these ingenious pieces of kit just hang onto the side of the radial cage, and it allows you to extract 3. I've got one here. This was left from when we had a bit of a glut in May, so I took some honey out of the brood boxes to allow the queen to keep laying. And there you go, that slots in there, so you can actually do 3 frames, deep frames, in a radial fashion, or combinations of both, as long as when you're extracting you have the sort of a roughly an equal weight across both sides of the extractor. Right, okay, that's it really. Nothing else to tell you apart from the fact that it comes fully assembled. The only thing that you will need to do is bolt the handle on, you can see here, and also bolt the legs on if you need them to. There is a bearing in the middle there, so that's why it runs nice and freely, and it is quite small. That was another thing I was keen to do, to make it storable after you've used it. It's only actually 18 inches wide, so that's about 45 centimeters, so it's not a huge bulky piece of kit. Okay, thank you.